we'll transition with that word right there. How urgent is it for the Baltimore Ravens to sign Lamar Jackson long term?
Well, I think from the last 5 years, it should have been an urgent thing, but it wasn't. I think they played their cards the way at the end of the day, it's a business. Let's not forget that the NFL is a business. And that's the thing that even me as a player, we always forget that the NFL is 100% corporate America. It's a business. You're working. That's a job. A starting quarterback, that's a job. That's probably one of the best jobs in the whole building, right? But it's a job. And you can't forget that it's a job. We have, as players, we have this sense of loyalty that we've learned and gained over the years from playing this sport. It started in Little League. You was loyal to your park. And then when you got to high school, you was loyal to your high school. Then you got to college, you was loyal to your college. Like you would literally come out of high school, and like in high school, I think I loved Penn State. I loved Florida State. But I ended up at Appalachian State. I loved UGA. I committed to UGA, and I ended up at Appalachian State. I couldn't wear Georgia gear at App State. I couldn't wear Florida State gear at App State. I couldn't wear Penn State gear at App State. I became loyal to App State. That A was everything, right? And it's the same thing. And when you get to the NFL, man, like the Ravens wasn't my favorite team growing up. Hell, the Ravens weren't even around until my senior year of high school. They started in '96 when I graduated high school. So I grew up being a San Francisco fan, a Raiders fan because of Bo Jackson, Atlanta Falcons fan because of Deion, so you really think about these things, man, and players and fans get so caught up into the loyalty of a franchise. But it's a business, and in business there is no loyalty. We're going to pay the guy who we feel like is going to put us in the best situation possible. And if we don't have to pay you and you do a great job because I signed a contract with you and you do a phenomenal job and you exceed your contract, I don't have to pay you. I already signed a contract, with you already. I could pay you exactly what I was paying you, like they did Lamar for the last 5 years, and he didn't make a lot of money at all for the last 5 years. And I think it's only fair that Lamar go into this thing asking for back pay, just like child support, right?
Definitely, man.
Yeah, if I make a ton of money, which is the Baltimore Ravens, they making a ton of freaking money. They're the father making a ton of money. Lamar's the kid, and he's supposed to get a certain amount of money every month for child support. And the dad, the Ravens is the dad, and they making all these millions and millions of dollars off of Lamar Jackson. And they could have easily said, hey, Lamar, after that MVP season, man, let's go to the drawing board and let's get you paid. Like right now, before Patrick Mahomes got paid, before Deshaun Watson got paid, before Kyler Murray got paid,
Josh Allen.
Before all these guys got paid, he could have been the first to set that $130 million mark, and everything would have been fine. But they didn't do that. They said, we got you on the contract. We ain't got to pay you no more than $2 million or $3 million a year. After taxes, that's only like 1.2, 1.3. It's not 2 million. It's not 3. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah. So ridiculous. It's like they sit there and they paid him a little bit of money, and he played phenomenal, and he still has one of the best records for any 25-year-old in the NFL right now as a starting quarterback. I think he's 48-16 as a starter. And, he's had games where he just done phenomenal passing the ball. People keep talking about the guy can't pass. He's a runner because he's so dynamic of a runner. Dog, he can freaking throw the ball. This man got an arm out of this freaking world, and people just take him for granted because he's so special with his legs. And it's such a ridiculous situation that he's in this spot right now. It's a sense of urgency that they need to pay him. But once they put that non-exclusive franchise tag on him, they don't have to pay you anything anymore. They can wait this year out and leave him underneath a 1-year deal where he has absolutely no consistency from the Ravens or no what do you call it? Where there's a sense of comfort that you get from having stability. He has no stability from the Ravens.